What's up everybody, the Blue Fang here, and today I'm starting a new what ifs concept on my channel. What if Naruto had got Sage Mode earlier on has been on my mind for a while, so I decided to do a video on it. Hopefully you will enjoy it though. But just before I get into the what if, I gotta establish some background information so the structure of the what if would be clean. So first of all, the story would be set around just before the Chunin exam's final rounds, the part where Naruto and Jiraiya will be training. The reason I chose this part of the story is because I don't see the first episode Naruto would be able to master Sage Mode just like that. He doesn't even have that much good chakra control, let alone someone to teach him. I understand Naruto would create a lot of shadow clones by that time, but you see, Sage Mode is way more complex than that. So I think it's pretty weird to pick that scenario. Also, Senjutsu is allowed in the Chunin exams in this timeline since it would be very interesting to experiment how it would go against Naruto's opponents. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into the what if. So the story starts off with Naruto finishing his summoning jutsu training earlier than the real timeline, like around 3 days since Naruto was so determined. He was also able to control his Kyuubi chakra earlier this time as well. Naruto is pretty underwhelmed as he finished all his training earlier than expected and asks Jiraiya if he has any other cool jutsus he could teach him. Jiraiya looks at him with a serious glance. Well, there is one, but it's too early for you to learn it right now. Naruto just basically starts begging after that, saying how he needs to avenge Hinata and beat Neji. Jiraiya throws his hand up in defeat and said, alright, I'm only gonna do this because I see the fourth Hokage in you. No other reason. Naruto's face lightens up in enjoyment. So what do I have to do, Pervy Sage? Jiraiya answers, just wait, I'm gonna summon a toad so he can perform a reverse summoning to take us to a secret place that's not on the map. Naruto nods his head and minutes later the toad appears. We then cut to the time when they arrive at Mount Miyamboko. Jiraiya explains the concept of the jutsu Naruto is about to learn, Sage Mode, about how it boosts your speed, strength, and sensory skills by a mile. He then goes on to explain that to acquire this power you have to learn to control your natural energy with your normal chakra. Naruto looks a little confused, but he processes all the information to his head. Naruto would then say, let's do this, Pervy Sage, we got 4 weeks left. I need to do this. Jiraiya nods his head and responds, I wasn't a perfect sage, but I see a lot of potential in you. You better complete this training. Jiraiya sees Naruto as a successor and believes he could master Sage Mode. Naruto cries out, I will master the Sage Mode, believe it. So just a little reminder, Naruto has finished his summoning training in 3 days, so now he needs to master Sage Mode in 4 weeks before the final rounds of the Chunin exams. Also, I think Naruto could learn Sage Mode in weeks because of how determined he was to avenge Hinata. Now we're gonna have a 4-week time skip. We skip to Naruto running late into the arena as he just finished Sage Mode training. He arrives just as the arena closes its gate, in time for his fight with Neji. They both stare each other down before the battle starts. Naruto has a speech on when he becomes Hokage. He'll change the Hyuga clan ways and change Neji's beliefs on destiny. Neji just smirks and says how it would be just as easy to win against Naruto as his fight with Hinata. Naruto just goes serious and the battle starts. Naruto doesn't go Sage Mode just yet, as it has a time limit to how long it could be on. So he just does a few shadow clone jutsus to distract Neji. Neji easily dismantles the clones one by one while getting closer to the real Naruto. At this point, Naruto now thinks it's time for him to go Sage Mode. He summons more shadow clones in front of him as a shield for him to perform Sage Mode. Neji starts his palm rotation technique on the clones, revealing Naruto. Luckily, Naruto finished going into his Sage Mode state, just at the time Neji was about to do his palm rotation. His pupils go to a toad-like state, and orange surrounds his eyes. Naruto completes Sage Mode and is ready to go against Neji. Naruto dodges Neji's attack easily, with Sage Mode increasing his speed by a mile. The whole crowd goes wild. Neji just smirks. Where'd you find that from? Naruto replies, my secret move. And that's where I'll just wrap up this what if for now. Hopefully you enjoyed. And subscribe if you want to see more of this. Part 2 will be coming out next time. So subscribe to keep in touch with the what if. I know I left this on a cliffhanger, but next part will be really good. And I'll see you next time. It's been the Blue Fang. Peace.